What's up, fam? How we doing? Welcome to the live stream. I hope everybody's doing well tonight. If you are new to this channel, you like what you see in here and feel compelled to hit that subscribe button. For all the people that are watching the playback and everybody that's watching it live, welcome to the live stream. I appreciate y'all being on here tonight. Just want to show y'all love and appreciation because I appreciate y'all for supporting this channel. All right, let me go ahead and pop out this chat box. Let's go ahead and look at these charts real fast. Hope you guys are doing really good today. Crazy thing, I never know who is watching these live streams. So it is going to be interesting tonight to see how this goes. If you're on this live stream, say what's up. Tell me where you're from. And, just say hello. Don't be shy because I ain't going to hurt you. But I hope everybody's doing well that's watching tonight. Hope everybody is relaxed, enjoying their time with their friends, their family, and enjoying this 2020. Even though 2020 has been a hectic year for a majority of folks, but if you're alive, you're blessed, and you're here another day. So take that as a blessing, All right, let me go ahead and let's see. All right, yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and pop out this chat box and just leave it alone. All right. So that being said, I'm just going to jump into what I'm to talk about today. If you guys have not already watched my video that I put out earlier today, I was talking about wisdom and knowledge and the importance of having wisdom and knowledge during these times and the difference between wisdom and knowledge. You have to have experience with both, but wisdom is the actual application of applying knowledge. So you guys check out that video. It's going to bless a lot of people. It's imperative to have wisdom during these days, especially because there are a lot of false, teachers out there in the world. There's a lot of people that are trying to deceive people. There's a lot of people that want to get over people. And there's a lot of things that are going on behind closed doors that are happening. So this is things that I do want to, I did talk about in the video a little bit, but definitely check out that video, you guys. It's going to bless a lot of people. It's about having wisdom and knowledge from God, so definitely check that out. What's up, J Dam? How you doing, man? Okay. What's up, Tario 21? How we doing? You said you're from Los Angeles, California. What's up? That's what's up. What's up, Jarvis? How we doing? What's up, Russell? How we doing tonight? Hope you guys are blessed tonight. Hope y'all are doing good. I'm just chilling. I actually just woke up. I think I woke up maybe 20 minutes ago. I was watching a video and then I just crashed. And I'm like, I hope I don't sleep too long because I'm not going to make the live stream. But here I am. I made it. So we're good in that regard. But I was tired, you guys. I had to get some rest. I am going to start working out again. I actually have been working out little by little. Some of you guys know that I had back injury back in the past that I kind of am, I'm not too worried about it, but it does, scare me a little bit. But I'm getting over that slowly. I'm getting my confidence back in my body. So I am going to be doing workout videos, exercise videos for you guys in the future. I used to be a personal trainer too. So, I still do personal training, just not as much because of, a lot of this COVID stuff has ruined that and people are too scared to meet you in person. So I don't do the personal training stuff that much anymore. But I do give workouts too, so that does help. If you guys want a workout routine, hit me up. But yeah, I am going to start doing fitness videos, so don't be surprised if you see that on this channel. And fitness and your health and your well-being mentally, physically, is a big part of wealth too. The Lord said take care of your body. Your body is supposed to be presented as a living sacrifice, and your body is the temple for the Holy Spirit. So you need to take care of your body physically as well, because that is a physical wealth that a lot of people neglect. I don't bash people that are heavy set, but I'm just saying, if you are a heavy set person, you need to take care of yourself, because there are things that come with being heavier. Diabetes is one of them. Breathing problems is one of them. There's a lot of things that go on when you're a little heavier. So I don't want to bash nobody, but I'm just saying that's something that, be cautious of it, be aware of it, and take care of your body, because you only get one body. You don't get two bodies until you die. And you better hope that the body that you have is with God and not hell, because you won't have another chance to get out of there. So I would take care of this body now, and cling to God and hope for the best, and try to make it to the kingdom of God in the end, and because Jesus Christ is the only way to get there. So that's what I want to say to you guys today. But definitely take care of your bodies, and you are going to definitely see some exercise videos from me in the future. Hope everybody's doing well. If there's new people jumping on here, say hello, say what's up, tell me where you're from, tell me what compelled you to subscribe to this channel, why you even support this channel. I appreciate you guys for supporting this channel, y'all. I really do. I do want to do bigger things for this channel. I am trying to get more. I'm trying to get, trying to set up my place a little better so I could run. Because the desk that I use now, it's not as big because my room's not as big as I want. But when I move to another spot, I'll definitely get a bigger room and set up shop how I want it, because I don't have my room set up like how I want it. I want to put black lights all over the place. I want to have my computer mounted on the wall. I want it to look like a gamer setup, because I do plan on making another channel in the future for gaming and for my poetry. So if you guys like poetry, let me know. If you do, just say, give me 100 emoji or thumbs up or something. But I do write poetry. I haven't wrote poetry. Actually, the last poem I wrote was like a week or so ago. I think maybe 2 weeks at that. But yeah, definitely check out my poetry on Coil if y'all are interested. I'll probably link it in the description after I edit this video or whatever. And if you guys are interested in learning how to trade and learn how to read charts, definitely join the membership on my YouTube channel. I will add you to my Discord group, and I will teach you guys how to trade. I do want to start doing educational videos in the morning. I probably may wake up at 7 in the morning. If you guys are interested in learning how to read charts, I could definitely show you guys some basic stuff. But if you want to take it up a notch and go to the next level, for sure, definitely subscribe to this channel, and not just subscribe, but be a member of this channel. And I'll put you in my student Discord group where I actually teach you, step by step, in how to break down the charts and how to identify what to be watching for, how to be patient to catch the bigger moves for the market. I want to do an update on one of the charts that I analyzed recently. It was US 30. I had called this in the live stream, Cash Flow Nexus live stream 003, and this is the results of the move on the live stream here. So this is where I had called the drop to the downside. It drops 1,739 points. It actually dropped a little further than that, but this is where I had called the market down here on the hour time frame. I had said once it breaks outside this purple box, this is where the market's going to drop, and you see it dropped. So it was a good drop in this market. If you guys tuned into my live stream for this one, this was 3 live streams ago. This is what I had called for the market, what the market was doing at that time. So if you guys really want to take your trading to the next level, or want to learn how to read charts and make extra income on the side, definitely, join the membership, you guys. I definitely would love to teach you guys how to be profitable and make some serious money in these markets. But that being said, let me go ahead and chat with you guys for a little bit. Let's see. What's up, XRP Bulls from Oregon? That's what's up, man. J Adam, J Dam, you said you subscribe because God is impressing upon me to learn all things finance. Evidently, and it's a corporate word. That's what's up, man. I love that. Let's see. Okay, what's up, Carrots? How you doing, man? Cool. So you have a new name. I was like, who's this? I've never seen that name before. I usually recognize all the names that are on my live stream. I try to remember every name that I see. I might not remember it like how saying it, but I'm a visual person. So if I see your name or your face sometimes, I will remember you. I remember people from like 10 years ago and I never seen them again. So it's crazy, but that's how my memory works. I'm a visual person. But you know, that's just how it is. So you guys, I definitely want to jump into this real quick on XRP. I'm gonna give you all story time too, so bear with me. But I'm gonna analyze XRP real fast. But I was gonna do a video update earlier, but I did it. I said I'm gonna just save it for the live stream. I said I don't think XRP is gonna make any moves today. Because the market is slow, and what I'm seeing on the charts is not gonna move. It's not gonna move for a minute. But I do want to mark the election day, which is November the 3rd. So I do expect the market to move either before November 3rd or on November 3rd. So we will get some action in this bubble here. So right here we will get some action here. About right there. Now, what action will happen, I don't know. We will see. But I will be watching this area from now until November 3rd. I expect the market to make a move. I did want to also do this as well. I don't use this tool too often because I don't want to confuse anybody, but I use the Ichimoku time theory to really gauge the market. Some of you guys don't understand what I'm saying, but that's fine. The longer you watch this channel, the more you're going to understand. But this you see the lines that popped up on the chart. It's kind of like I'm not going to say it's a cheat, but it kind of gives me insight into the direction of the market and where market's potentially going to go. So I do use this tool, and it's used by the Ichimoku Kihon Suchi numbers. So that's going to be a lesson for another day. This is more advanced trading, and it's kind of like seeing into the future almost. So you guys, if you guys really want to learn how to trade, how to read these charts for real, man, seriously join the membership. I promise you, y'all won't regret it. It's going to be a blast. But that being said, I'm going to go ahead and jump into this analysis. Looking at the numbers, the time theory, yes, something is going to happen between now and November 3rd. We have November 1st saying that the market is going to make its move. We have our Ichimoku number at 76 here. So I'm going to actually go put one in front of it just in case, because how the Ichimoku numbers work is either plus or minus 1. So 75 to 77 is the numbers that we need to be paying attention to. And then here's election day. So this area, from this point to this point, I expect the market to make its move. Not just only that, because of that, we are about to break outside this P wave. It's getting ready to make its move. Whether it's bullish or bearish, that's to be seen. But we are forming a bullish Kumo cloud right here. So I do like that a lot. So that is kind of favoring the bulls, but it doesn't matter until the price holds itself on the daily time frame at this support on the trend line down here. So let's take a look at that 4-hour chart. Let's see what's going on there. If you see here, we kind of did break outside this channel, which is fine. You see we broke out the channel right here too. We broke out right here as well. Almost broke right here. So like I said, the market is going to make its move within this bubble. Let me go ahead and knock that off. All right, there we go. But we are going to make our move within this bubble, and I'm hoping and expecting the market to go up. That's just me personally. So we're gonna have to wait and see. 4 hour chart is flat. Now the only thing that I'm bearish on this market, because we do have some bearish confirmations here. And I'm gonna show you what we have. And this is why I'm going to be very patient in this market, because I know XRP is very good at, hurting people and kid dumping and, knocking people out the market. So we do have a few bearish confirmations that the market can drop here. We have a bearish TK cross right here. We have a bearish Kumo twist right here. So that's two confirmations. And last but not least, price had broke outside right here, which is saying that the market is bearish right there. The only thing that's not bearish yet is the Chiku span, which is, I'm going to give this a green light, a yellow light right here. Our white line has not broken outside the cloud yet. So that is, our saving grace a little bit right there. So that could mean the market can reverse. And we do have a reversal candle right now. I'm going to identify it for you guys right now. So we could reverse right here off this candle. So let me go ahead and mark that for you guys. It's a inverted hammer at support, which means the market can reverse to the upside. So let me go ahead and mark that. If I could find my tool real quick. Here we go. So right here, inverted hammer. Oh. Let's say bullish signal. There we go. So we do have a bullish signal here. This is just a price action signal saying that the market can potentially reverse. Not necessarily the market will reverse, but it's potentially reversing. All right. And we also have a mother stick candle as well right in here. So I'm also going to mark that as well. Keep you guys posted on this. So until we officially break outside this range here, I'm actually going to mark the high and the low here. So until we officially break outside this box range, then we'll be making our move on this market. So right now I can't say just yet what the market is going to do here, because it's still too early and the market is flat on the 4 hour. Coming down to the 1 hour time frame, the market is bearish, but we do have some pullback here on the Kijun-sen because it's flat. Whenever you see this is flat, this is saying that the market is out of equilibrium, which is saying that the bears may lose here and the market may pull back up to the blue line. So we could get that just based off the 4 hour inverted hammer that we had. So that's something that I am also paying attention to as well. And then coming down to the 15-minute chart, which is a important time frame, we do have some bullish indication here. Not necessarily yet, but we do have bullish indication because we have a bullish cross right here, but we only have one confirmation. Chiku span's still stuck inside price here, and price is moving sideways right now inside this box. So until we break outside this box, we can't really say what this market is going to do yet. The market did break that line that I just had on there, but it didn't break higher, and it smacked into the Kumo support on this cloud, and now it's ranging. So right now I'm not going to say much for XRP because right now it's a dead market, and coming down to the 15-minute time frame confirms it because this white line is inside the price. Whenever you see the white line inside price, that just means the market's dead and that there's nowhere to trade yet until we break outside this box, like I was saying before. So until we break outside this box, I'm going to remain neutral on XRP, and I just see this market moving sideways for now until we break outside this box. Now, when we break outside the box, that's when I'll make my move. I'm going to give you both the bullish scenario and the bearish scenario. So this one's rather easy, honestly. If you are going to be a trader, or learn how to trade, this is one of the secrets that you could use in your trading, how to make a lot of money at one time. So let's see right there. So we do have this bearish impulsive move to the downside. Now we're just basing out and ranging. So we have this drop. Now we're basing out. So the next move is going to mimic this impulsive move, whether it be up or down. So the next impulsive move, whether it be bullish or bearish, let's see, this was a, how much was of a drop was this? This was a 4% drop. So we could have a rise from here, a 4% rise back up, or we could have a negative 4% drop to the downside, which will take us down to, if we do drop down, let's see, about here, will take us to 23 cents if we do drop down in here. So this is something to be cautious of and, you know, really watch. I can't say yet because the market is in a tight range. So until we break outside the box, then I'll judge the market from there. So realistically, I'll just have to set a alert. Probably take off in the nighttime. But let's take a look at the momentum of this market. We might be able to really figure out what the market's going to do. If we look at the daily chart, we notice that the RCI is bearish. So, I mean, the 4-hour chart, the RCI is super bearish. So that's not a good sign. Here on the daily chart, it is bullish, but it's starting to get bearish here. So I am going to be cautious of that. The 1-hour chart is looking, let's see what it tells us, bearish. And then the 15-minute chart is slightly bullish. So it's really going to depend on this 15-minute time frame, what happens on this chart here. If the market's going to be bullish again, it's going to have to get above the 24 cent 768 level. And if it's bearish, which it has a good chance of being, it's going to be break that 24 cent and 446 level. So that's what I see for XRP. But for now, I'm neutral. It's just in a range until we break here. So that's what I see. Let's take a look. Russell, you said you're ready for XRP to grow. Hey, I'm right there with you, man. What's up, Anthony? How's it going, brother? Hope you're doing well, man. Hope everybody's doing well. Definitely trying to catch these big moves. Anthony, I know Anthony. So Anthony is one of my students. He sees the trades in the group. He sees what I put out in the group. One of the trades that I put out on the live stream too, and I also put it in the group, was that US 30 trade. I do updates every now and again. I only wait for big moves, and the reason why I wait for big moves is why trade, frequently when you could make, be patient and wait for the bigger jumps in the market. I'd rather be patient and wait for the big moves than, the small moves, But that's just me. That's how I feel about it. Let's go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin. Let's see what's cracking with Bitcoin. Bitcoin, we were in an interesting place. But I will say this. We did make a dark cloud cover, which is a bearish signal here. So that is something that I am going to be cautious of. I don't know why I have this green bubble here, or this box here. Let me move that out the way. I don't like that. All right. So we do have a bearish signal, and we did hit the last target on Bitcoin. I did say on back down here that Bitcoin will come up to this level, and it did. I can't have it. I don't have it on here now because I deleted it on this chart, but that's fine. But I did say it would hit this target, and it did. Now we need to wait and see what Bitcoin's going to do now, because we know Bitcoin is a trickster when it comes to these high levels, and everybody that trades knows that Bitcoin is a little sneaky here. So this is what I see right now for Bitcoin. We are, making higher lows here, so that is a interesting sign right there. So I will take note of that. So I'm going to actually mark this up on the lower time frames, maybe even the 4-hour. So daily to 4-hour. Yeah, there we go, right there. But yeah, I am liking what I see here on Bitcoin. It is moving higher. We could get that flag, that bullish move to the upside here. And if we do, this is what the move's going to be if it remains bullish. Let me find that tool real quick. And I know some of you guys follow me on Twitter. I had called out Chris Larson on Twitter because he said that XRP follows Bitcoin price. So I told him if XRP truly follows Bitcoin price, I expect XRP to hit 80 cents to $1 by the end of this year. If it truly follows Bitcoin from what he's saying, because that means the market cap is a lie and this crypto space is a lie, and there's money being only pumped into Bitcoin for who knows whatever reason. But that means that there's a lot of manipulation going on in this crypto space. That's why I had called him out on it. So he's not gonna say nothing because he doesn't owe me that. But I just wanted to put it out there because people are getting screwed over in this crypto space, whether they believe it or not. And just because somebody with a lot of money says, no, the market's not manipulated, or no, that's a lie. Everybody that trades in any financial market knows that the markets are manipulated. If you don't trade, you can't say anything because we traders, we know what the charts are saying. We know what manipulation looks like. We know where manipulation is at. But there is such thing as manipulation when it comes to the financial markets. Even in the Bible, it says the love of money is the root of all evil. If you really think about it, the financial market is the most evil and corrupt place there is in the world. If you really think about it and break down who really controls the world, if you understand the Robert Kiyosaki, what he was teaching in Rich Dad Poor Dad's book, you would understand that investors and people that have a lot of money control most of the world right now, and they really control a lot of the things that's going on. So there's a lot of money that's being handled in a way that's not good. And so he kind of gave the secret up. It's not really a secret, but he really snitched on people with money in that book. Investors and business owners, and especially people that have political power, they control a lot of things. So you can't say that stuff isn't manipulated. Now the question is, why is it manipulated? We don't know. We are just investors, trying to be like the sharks. But this is the truth, and a lot of people don't understand that that's the case. But it is what it is, and people will believe what they want. Now, if I was a billionaire now telling you this, you probably might believe me more, but who knows? People only talk and believe people that have stuff that they want. That's just how the world works. If a poor person was telling you the same information, you wouldn't believe him because he's poor. Even though he's wise and all that, you wouldn't believe him. It doesn't matter the appearance of a person or what they have. It's the truth behind what they're saying. Ooh, that water tastes so good. I needed that water. But anyway, let me go ahead and analyze Bitcoin. I do like Bitcoin's chart. It is looking super bullish. Now here I'm a little concerned with, because I was teaching my students, whenever you see all three lines at the very top, this can be a sign for a potential reversal. So I won't be ignorant to this, because this can reverse for sure. But we will see. I do like it though. For so far, it looks good. Sequospan A is angled up. Kijinsen's angled up. Only thing that's not angled up really is the Sequospan B, which is flat right here. But if we do manage to break above this current level at 13,783, I'm expecting Bitcoin to move higher into these prices, like the 16K range, the 15K range, and the 14K range. But let me go ahead and mark that on my chart and show you guys. Where is that tool? There we go. So we could get that N wave to the upside here. I'm expecting at least that 1-to-1 ratio, which will take us to nearly 15K, but that's around, let's see exactly where that's at. 14,904. That's where that would take us to once we break outside this flag here. Now, if we break to the downside, I would expect it to come back down to this blue line. Now, I'm going to be cautious here because if this blue line goes flat, I'm going to have to change my tune, because once this blue line goes flat, that means there's no more momentum, and you got to be cautious of a market like that as well. So that's something to be cautious of right now. Let's see. I'm going to read Josh's comments right now. Let me see. You said, Russell, you said gold was manipulated. Yeah, gold was super manipulated, man. Gold was like gold, man. I remember one year when I think when I first started trading, around 2015, when I first started trading, it was ridiculous. Oh man, I'm trying to remember what had happened. It was a sell position that I had put in, and the market just skyrocketed out of nowhere on a Friday. After the non-farm payroll was announced, the market just blew up. And there was no way that it was supposed to be a buy. All signals said sell, but that thing skyrocketed back. I believe it was 2015. I might have to check the charts, but that was a crazy day. And I was also new, so I don't know what I'm talking about at that time anyway. But at that time when I first started trading, man, it was crazy. Anthony, you said, but glad that group got paid. Hey, yeah, man, group got paid. Let's see, group definitely got paid on that one. Let's see, but that's what I see so far on Bitcoin. Let me go to the 4-hour chart. We did break out that Y wave for a brief moment, but that means nothing. So let me take this off the table now. So we are moving higher. Let's see. This cloud is getting thick, so that means buyers are definitely entering the market for sure. And we are seeing some buying pressure right here as well. We do, despite having this bearish cross right here, we had a bullish cross right after that back to back. So let me go ahead and expand that out right there. We had a bullish cross right here. So that's a bullish sign right there. Actually, yeah, I'm seeing this price move up a little bit higher. So far, I like what I see. Only thing that Chiku Span is starting to get inside here, which is what I don't like, so I don't like that. But until Chiku Span's like probably right here, I'm expecting price to take off, because it'll be free then. It might even take off tonight or in the next 16 hours. We'll see. And this thick cloud here, the only thing that could happen that'll be bad if we get a flash dump. Now, if we get a flash dump, it'll probably fall to this level or this red line here, which is possible. But I think it'll be a fast recovery to the upside, and you'll see this cloud turn super flat and thin and then make a recovery. But looking at it here, I don't think that's going to be the case. We'll see. And it looks like we're about to have a buy signal right now on Bitcoin. So we have the RCI saying we're bullish. The long-term trend is bullish. The mid-term trend is bullish. And our trigger line is coming underneath the negative 880 level. So once we dip underneath and come back above it, we should see the buying pressure start to come in here. This is probably where I would want to buy at right now. So I will probably start stacking some buy positions in here. But I want to confirm that. Let's see. Yeah, and even on the 1-hour chart. Maybe want to wait a little bit on the 1-hour chart, just because it's not friendly here. The 4-hour chart has shown us that it can definitely push up. But here on the 1-hour, we need to get above the Kijun here to move higher. So, and then also we have a C clamp too. So this is saying that we may need to just stay out of the market for now. I don't like what I see on the 1-hour as much, but I do like that it is trending to the upside. We do have a bearish cross here, bearish candle, prices underneath, prices on Chiku Span's underneath. So yeah, we could definitely come back down here and then start moving back up. That is another thing that's possible. The reason why, if you look here on the 1-hour chart of the RCI, the medium trend is bearish, So we could definitely come back down. The long-term trend is coming down as well, so this could be a sign that the market can dip and then eventually make a correction off this trend line back to the upside. So we will see. I don't want to call it now. It's too early to call this move, especially looking at this market now, how it is acting. So this was the call that I had before on Bitcoin. I told you guys that I had gotten in on here at this price level. I had told everybody to buy in here at 10K, $10,000 and 792. Now, if you had held it up to this point, you made a killing. These were the target areas. It actually exceeded all the targets. And then this was the last target up here, but you know, this was a risky one. So if you did hold up until this point, you made a 27% gain right there with 2,987 pips. So that is something to behold right there. But we can't go based off the past. We got to go what we currently see in this market. So that's what I see for Bitcoin for now. I am going to stay bullish for now and look at higher prices. Let me take a look. Let me see. Okay, so let me take a look at gold real quick. So last time I looked at gold, I had said, I know in I was telling my students about this on, I think, Tuesday. We looked at this. Yeah, we looked at this Tuesday, I believe. So I was saying that we may get a drop here to the downside. Let me see what yeah, this is what I said. We'll get a drop to the downside. We had broke outside this flag here and made a move to the downside. So looking at the market, I'm still bullish overall on gold. But right now, gold is going to have to come back down here a little bit more. Let me see how far it can go. It actually might hold here now that I'm looking at it. Because if you notice here, it made an N wave. And I'm going to draw this out for you guys so you guys can see this. See that? May hit that 1-to-1 ratio right there. Always gotta, show you guys how this trading works. But this is how I trade. I trade in waves, in patterns, in time theory, and etc. Whatever I see, I pretty much trade everything if it looks appealing. But right now, I'm still going to say gold is going to dip probably down a little bit. Actually, no. Gold is going to actually probably range out a little bit and then start pulling up. Let me look at that 50. Yeah. See that? It's already ranging right now. So if you look here, it's making another P wave or pennant formation. So we could actually see, the price break underneath and go lower. And this cloud is pretty thick too, so I'm actually leaning towards gold dropping a little bit. So let me see. Yeah, I have this gold dropping a little bit more. So if we're going to do that, let's go ahead and use the wave theory. Okay, I don't think gold's going to drop that far, but if it does, then cool. Let me see. Yeah, I'm actually going to stick with this here. I actually see gold coming actually down to these levels here, not way down here like I had it. And I think it'll stay inside this P wave that we see based off the daily chart. And I would even touch gold until it breaks outside of this anyway, just to really solidify that selling pressure. That's just me. I don't like trading gold all the time, especially when there's a lot of noise here. It's still stuck. Chikuspan's still stuck in here, so I don't trust it. So much noise in here. That's all I see for gold. Now let's look at some crypto now. Let's go look at Ethereum, and then I'll chat with you guys, see what you guys are talking about. So Ethereum, I said last time I looked at it that it would go up and probably test the top of this box. And it got close. It did get all the way there. Let's see on the lower time frames. So now we are starting to, on the 4-hour chart, we are getting a little weak here. We do have a bearish cross here. Chiku span is way underneath price, so that's a green light. And we have our third confirmation that this is bearish. And now we just need to wait for our last confirmation for this market to be bearish, but we don't have it yet. We don't have a Kumo twist, so I'm gonna just highlight this yellow. So this market is pointing to the downside for now. So if that's the case, I'm gonna use this wave theory. And these are going to be my targets for the downside for Ethereum. Probably may get here first, as we might not hit all these targets, but from what the market's showing us, we could definitely come down to these levels. And it's not too far-fetched, because if you really zoom out here, and let me take off the clouds. If I take this off, we're still inside this box here, which could take us to the bottom of this box, which is not too bad. If you come to the daily chart, you see here, it'll just bring us to the bottom of the box, which will be at $300.47 at the bottom. It may not come all the way down, but it could definitely come, close to these levels. But overall, I'm bullish on Ethereum as well. And looking here, that might not even happen all the way yet anyway, because we do have some, we could come down to this blue level here. I'm actually going to put a blue line right here so y'all can see it. But the reason why market may want to come back down to here and test out this level, the Kijun right in here. Once it tests the Kijun, we could get a bounce at this level or a break. I would lean more towards the bounce here, and then it'll be an impulsive move to the upside. So I do have the market dipping. So let me see where this lines up on the on that time frame. So yeah, right in here, that's where the blue line lines up at, which will give us, let us hit our first target really. And really, that's not even our first target. Our first true target is right here, because this is the current level of support, and that's the B level according to the N wave theory. So let me go ahead and knock that out. So right in here, this is where the market could actually dip to before a move to the upside. So I will be cautious here. We also got a C clamp, so price may want to pull up to anyway. But like I said, there's too much danger in this area. Too much. Last time we looked at Ethereum, we said this would rise. It rose 6.94%. Looking here, we were talking about this too. It rose here perfectly. But right now, it looks like Ethereum is trying to be a rebel and fight to get back to the upside. We do have a bullish action going on the 15-minute chart, so that is a plus. So we do have a bullish cloud here. So I'll show you the bullish signs. We have a bullish cloud. So that's one confirmation. Also here, the RCI is saying we're bullish too. So it's really going to come down to this 15-minute chart on all these cryptocurrencies that we analyzed tonight so far. We got a bullish confirmation there. Chiku span is free, but I'm not going to count that yet. Even though this is above the above the price, I don't like it because we're still stuck inside the cloud here. So I will wait until price breaks outside. So we only have two bullish confirmations. So, and then this is a yellow for not yet, slow down. All right, so that's what I see for Ethereum. I'm gonna take my time with that one. What's up, Robert? How we doing, man? Hope you're doing well, man. What's up, Jasmine? Hope all's well. You said, yeah, you are late. Just got some fast food and now I'm happily here. Hey, that's what's up. I hope you share some of that food, whatever you got, because I stay hungry. Let's see. Let's go on to the next one. Let's take a look at Let's take a look at algo. We haven't looked at algo in a while. Oh yeah, I see why we haven't looked at algo in a while. Algo is not doing jack diddly. Like y'all see this? Algo is doing nothing. Like I could, I don't even want to look at this chart no more. But I'll show you what I see here, just to show y'all. Let me get rid of these lines here. So what's really going on here? Price is not doing anything on algo. It's just moving sideways. That's what I expect this market to do for a while. It's just like if you want to trade a big move, it's not going to be here on algo on the daily. Until we break outside this box, I just have the market moving sideways just based off the daily. Let me check something really quick. Bring this down to the 1 hour chart to examine that real fast. And then we'll look at it. So if you look here, we truly are ranging, you know, in this box here. It looks bad. Now this might actually be the time to short this. Just based off, you know, the 4 hour chart, it looks very bearish. Now let's see what the 1 hour is showing us. 1 hour is showing us the same thing. Now, like I said, it's gonna all depend on the 15-minute chart, because the 15-minute chart may say that it may want to be bullish, which is expected. And y'all see here from the last time we looked at algo, I said at least a 10% drop. It dropped way more than 10%. I always try to, you know, be, you know, easy on the markets, but it dropped way lower than I anticipated. It dropped 21%. So that's actually a good move. So that's cool. But it is what it is. But let's take a look at that 15 real quick. 15 even looks bearish. So I might have to stay bearish on this one for the long term. We actually might break outside this box and go lower. If that's the case, let me see. If that's the case, we actually might be in for a treat here. We could actually come down to these prices if it breaks outside this box. Actually, maybe, I'm going to say maybe, because we still have to get past this level here first. So let me actually mark that off right there. So we still have to break that level first before we even go beyond to these levels. So this is going to be the first target here. If we do break outside this box, I'm going to make this a white line to stand out. So we'll see what happens here. But for now, I have this market moving sideways until we break outside of here. Until we break outside, then I'll judge the market better. But I still am holding on to the market moving lower. So this is going to be what I have. A sideways market, then an arrow to the downside. So that's what I have. Let's go ahead and take a look at some else. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna start taking requests in here in a bit. So tell me what y'all want to look at very soon. I'm gonna look at one more, and then I'm gonna jump into the request that y'all have. I think we haven't looked at Link for a while. Let's take a look at Link. Oh yeah, Link is actually trying to make a comeback from what it looks like. Link is definitely trying to make a comeback. All right, so perfect. Finally, we have something juicy to look at. Okay, let's knock that off. Actually, let's start fresh. I haven't looked at this chart in a long time. All right, so let's start off with the 4 hour. I do like what I see here on the 4 hour. This is a still almost, if you guys understand trend lines and support and resistance, we have a strong support here of this trend line here. We got a touch here. I actually got to change the color here. So we got a touch there. All right, there we go. So we got a touch in here too. We got a touch in here as well. So this is what the market is saying. We actually might pull higher for this chain link. Let me clone one more line. Let's move it. So right in here. So it looks bullish so far. We are holding this trend line, and it looks like we may want to move higher. And we also got a potential N wave here that I'm going to draw out for you guys, saying if it does hold here, this is where the market could potentially move up to. So that's something that I will be watching. But yes, this could be the move that we get to the upside here. The market is looking kind of juicy. So let me go ahead and draw out that N wave for you guys. Boom, boom, right there. And I'll complete that one-to-one right there. Now the other thing that I do see here that I am going to be cautious about is this. It is making a rising wedge, which is a bearish pattern. So once we get up to here, we might not even make it up to this. We actually might come up to here, or at least here. But this is what we're shooting for. That's the goal, all right? Not saying that we can't get there. We still got to get past this B level for the N wave, so I will mark that. We have to get past here for sure. But if we don't get past here, this is what the scenario the market's going to look like. We're going to come up, hit here, and dip underneath and come down to this level here, and probably lower, and something like this. So this is what I see right now for the market. This is a very strong scenario that can definitely happen, especially because we do have this ascending wedge here. So I am going to be cautious of this, but I'm going to say right here is the target for now. And then up here will be our future targets if we do decide to break outside this wave. Let's see. Let me put that on. And then looking here on the 1 hour chart. 1 hour chart is, yeah, I got the same thing here on the 1 hour chart. 1 hour chart is trying to get bullish here. And I'm pretty sure the 15 minutes starting to get bullish. Yeah, see, 15 minute is starting to get bullish. This is starting to break outside the Kumo. We've got a bullish Kumo. We have a Chiku span try to get free. Prices above the cloud. Got a bullish cross here. Price is trying to go bullish on Link. So, and then we also got a double bottom right here as well. So I am expecting the market to move higher for Link for now. But for the long term, it's going to be a rough one. I'm going to say this could be hard. Let's see. I'm going to say at least right here, at least a 10% jump. If we don't get that, that's cool. I will look between 4% to 10%. All right, between 4 and 10%. And then I'll put my other target right here. All right, so these are going to be targets that I have for the market going up to and before a drop in price. But right now, this is what I'm going to stand by. It might be a while before that happens, but that's cool. But I do have the market going up here. If I'm wrong, cool. That's not going to be the first time, but that's just what I see for Chainlink so far. So let me see what you guys are talking about. What's up, Kitchen? How we doing, brother? What's up, Kennedy? Hope all's well. Let's see. All right, so go ahead and give me. Dang, Russell came ready for all the requests today. He gave me 4 requests. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start off with Kennedy's request first on data, since you asked that first. Then I'll do Russell's request, even though you got quite a bit, Russell. And then I'll go from there. So let's go ahead and jump to the other charts platform. You said data versus Bitcoin. Interesting. Data versus Bitcoin. Oh. Okay, there it is. Oh man, hold on. Let me see if I can find another chart. Because if this is the only chart, then this is gonna be not fun at all. Alright, I found a good chart. Okay, cool. Ooh, cause I was about to say, man, I ain't gonna do this. Alright, so far, right off the bat, this is a bearish market right off the bat. Sequence span A is coming down. You notice how the cloud is angling down. Even though right here it's flat a little bit, this just means that the market needs to make a newer low. So far it's very bearish. Also the Kijun is angled down and prices underneath the cloud. Everything is bearish here on this daily time frame. So we may have to look for a position to short the market on the 4-hour chart. So let's go ahead and do that. So looking here on the 4-hour chart, yes, everything is trying to hold up here. We actually, you know, looking at this, I don't want to say it's going to go to zero, but I don't think it's going to hold too much longer, at least from what I'm seeing, because it's already at like 200 whatever. Like this is like less than a cent. But it's like at 200 less than a cent, so I don't know. But anyway, that being said, I'd see this actually going lower, even though the momentum has stopped because Kijun's flat. You know, this is letting me know that the market may want to do one or two things: either range here, move sideways, or you know, start building up momentum to drop lower. So this is your saving grace here, and I'm going to box this market in. Because we don't have a mother candle, but we do have an area that we need to pay attention to right in here. So we do need to monitor this area very carefully. This whole box here is going to be pivotal for what the next move is going to be here. So let's go down to the 1-hour chart. And if you notice here, the market is still bearish. There's no bull signs either. Nothing is bullish here. Now, the only thing I will say, I will probably wait for this market a little bit because the Kijun Center is far away from price here. So this is saying that the market is out of equilibrium. So we could definitely see the market pull up and then take a hit to the downside. So what I'm going to say, I'm still going to lean to the bears taking this market. Don't get me wrong. But I am going to say that I'm going to wait for the actual move of this market. Let me see. 15-minute. Excuse me. But yeah, looking here at the 15-minute. Yeah, this market's dead. I have never seen this before. You got a red. It goes from red, yellow. Wow, that's actually interesting. This is the first time I've seen the clouds do this. I've never seen clouds do this, like this, because this is usually it's a solid color for a while, but it went from red to yellow, red to yellow, red to yellow, red real quick. So this is very interesting. I haven't seen the cloud ever do that before. So I am going to be very cautious in this area then. Let's see. I will say this, because this is what I'm paying attention to the most, is this level right here. The reason why I'm paying attention to this level the most is because this is the lowest level that it's been at for a while. And if it does decide to break here, don't expect this crypto to do too well for a while, because this Bitcoin is like literally taking all these cryptos apart. And y'all see that Bitcoin dominance has went up, I think 2%. I think it's sitting at 63, 65 right now. But Bitcoin's dominance has definitely rocketed up a little bit. But looking at this chart, I'm not liking it. I think the bears are gonna push this lower or try to push this lower. How much lower? I'm not sure, but it's definitely they're gonna try to push this lower. And if it does go lower, man, you might have some trouble on your hands. Because you might actually go into the negatives if we come down to here. Close to the negatives. Once we get down to here, this is officially in the negatives. But right now it's positive. But we will see, man. This is not looking good for this crypto. Let me take a look at the weekly. Yeah, the weekly is not even any better. Weekly is looking like a disaster. Now, I'm not saying that you can get this like pump out of nowhere, because that is always possible in the crypto space. But given what we're seeing here, this market looks very dead. Very dead. I'm going to say this. It's going to depend on the project itself for this crypto. It looks bad. Now, if, let's say they announce something big that's going to take place soon, then I would be more, willing to say that the market is bullish. But right now, this market is looking dead. And then also looking here on the daily, look at this. This is literally what's holding the market back right now from dropping this support level. So that's what I'm concerned with. I don't like this. Once it breaks this red box, this thing is going down, like down. So that's what I see here on data versus Bitcoin. And let's see. Okay, so you said look at it against the US dollar, Roberts. Oh, okay, bet. That's what's up. Okay, let's do this. Let me go ahead and check out it versus the dollar as well. Which one? Let's go with this one. It looks the exact same versus the dollar. Yeah, it looks the exact same. Only difference is this one is a little bit higher in price according to the versus the dollar. Let's see. Well, we do have some bullish action on the dot versus the dollar, so that's a plus. Versus Bitcoin, it looks like a death trap. Versus the dollar, it has a chance. Yeah, so yeah, this is what I'm gonna say. Yeah, on the dollar, it has a chance going back up. Notice here how price is moving up here. I expect it to get back up to this blue line at least. This is it versus the dollar. You have a better chance going against the dollar than versus Bitcoin right now. Versus Bitcoin, that's like suicide, since Bitcoin is actually stronger than the dollar, but it's all good. This one is actually easier to look at. Let's see. Yeah, Robert is definitely better on this one. Yeah, at least it has a chance to move up 3%. The one on the versus Bitcoin was a disaster. I don't like it on Bitcoin. You said that's a rounded bottom, which is bullish, right? Yeah, so if you're talking about the dollar, yes, it's definitely getting bullish here on the dollar versus the dollar, but on the other one, no. Let me take a look. Okay, let me read this real quick. Okay, so I'm going to do Russell's request. You got quite a few, so I'm going to start off with, let's see, which one I'm going to start off with? I'm going to start off with this one, since I've never looked at that chart before. Let's see. Let's take a look at this one. Immediately I see something interesting. Okay. So immediately I see a P wave. As soon as I saw the chart, I saw this. So this is actually a bullish pattern here. What you would want to do, you would want to wait till it breaks to the upside. Even though this is a bullish pattern, you still can't be, jump in blindly, because patterns are meant to trick you and fool you in the market. There are such things as false patterns, which is why I tell my students, be careful when you see a pattern. It doesn't always mean that it's what it says. It's like fool's gold. It might look like real gold, but it's not. So that being said, let me go down to, actually, let me put the cloud back on. So here, even though this is a bullish pattern, we are close to a bullish TK zone, so this could change. The cloud is starting to get round right here, but that doesn't mean anything really right now, unless it has confluence with the smaller time frames. So let's see the 4-hour chart at least. So 4-hour chart looks pretty decent. If we're going to take this trade, I would actually wait until take it on the 4-hour chart. See how the price responds up here, because it is in a bullish TK zone. So I do like that. Excuse me. If we're going to take this, we're going to wait for it to break out. I want to lean towards the bulls taking this just because it is a bullish pattern. But it's still not enough data to go off of to say where the market's going to go officially, because we're in the middle of this market. And what I mean by that, we're just like gliding right here. So this is not a good sign. We need to either be above this red box or below this red box for a clear like a clear move. So this is why I'm not saying much on this. Now if we come down to the 1 hour, we might get something different. So yes, on the 1 hour we're looking bullish here. It's trying to get bullish. We have, let's see how many confirmations. We have one confirmation here. So that's one bullish sign. We got two confirmations with the Kumo twist. We got a bullish breakout right here. So that's a confirmation. But we have Chiku span inside the cloud. It's above price here, but I'm gonna say this is a yellow. This is suspect. We got, even though we got 3 bullish confirmations here, I'm still suspect about this Chiku span, especially in crypto. This Chiku span line is very underrated. It keeps you out of false trades. It keeps you from getting in too early. And then also right here we have a dark cloud cover too, so we may pull back a little bit. That's why I always watch this orange line or whatever color line I have it. But this is something that I pay attention to a lot, that Chiku span line. So we do have 3 bullish confirmations, but if we're gonna move higher for this pair, I'll just call it Sin. If Sin's gonna move higher, it needs to break this one. It needs to break this level at $3.68 to go higher. It needs to be a clean break. Like, it has to be 2 bullish candles, or maybe a bullish candle, 1 small bearish candle, then the next one bullish. But it needs to definitely break this level to go higher. So that's what I have for this one. Let me put that right there. So yeah, this is gonna be my call out. Price needs to break this fractal high for higher prices. Right there. I'm gonna put a bubble right there, and I'm gonna make this bubble red. All right, so that's what I see for Syntech, Synthetech, or whatever it's called. But yeah, that's what I see there. Next one, you said you wanted me to look at Cardano and DOT. So I'll look at DOT and then I'll look at Cardano. Oh, no. DOT. You know, I have a feeling that I have this chart on my other platform, but I'm not sure if I do or not. Oh, well. Okay, so immediately I see a bearish signal. So right here, these three, if you see this formation, it's not this clear cut, but this is a very clear cut sign that this is a evening star formation, which is saying that the market may actually drop to the downside. So I actually am going to put that right here. Morning star formation, bearish signal. No, evening star. Oh, bearish. All right, maybe I have it backwards. I'm not sure. Morning star, or evening star. I just know it's something star. But this formation here is a bearish formation. When I see this, I always get cautious of the market moving lower. Now, for this to move lower, it definitely needs to break this low here. Right there. It needs to break that low to move lower. Right now, it's just sitting on that low. So this would actually be where the entry would be for this. But we can't really say yet until we go to that 4-hour chart. Let's see what it's saying. So we do have a bearish signal on the 4-hour chart right there. So I am going to pay attention and monitor that. So let me go ahead and put my confirmation list, confirmations down. We have a bearish cross there. And that's literally the only one we have. So price may pull back a little bit, but this cloud is looking like it's getting a little weak. You see Sequence A took a major drop right here and then went flat. So we may take another drop again, but that's going to be from the pullback, and then the market may actually take its move to the upside and then drop lower. And if you look here, price is holding this level like a little, you know, like the signal on your phone. It looks like the signal bar moving lower though. So as long as it doesn't break past this level, it's going to be bearish. But if it breaks above this level, it'll be bullish. So that's something to be cautious of. For a short-term buy, probably may be wise here. For a very short-term buy, you could probably squeak out like 4% and then dip. But you know, that's, you know, if you want to risk that, you could do that. But I would recommend that for polka dot or dot, whatever you want to call it. And then looking here on the 1-hour chart, yeah, we're getting bearish. Market is probably going to pull back up, and I'm going to show you why. Let me move this. All right, so market may want to pull back up a little bit on the 1-hour to at least this level here, which will take us to our key June level, and it'll be our fractal level here as well. So definitely want to pay attention to this zone here and make no mistakes. It definitely may come back up here then dip. This is where I see the market making its move coming up, and then if it holds, we'll see something like that, and we'll see an N wave to the downside. So if that's the case, if we do get that N wave, where is my tool? Here it is. So let's see, from this point to this point to, let's say right here, this will give us our tools to the our targets to the downside, and we'll probably see the price of $4 again down in here, and maybe lower depending on how the market wants to respond. Let's see. Let's go to that weekly chart real quick. Let's see what it's looking like. Yeah, weekly chart is nah. I'm still bearish. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to that bearish sentiment. It just looks cleaner to go to the downside. So yeah, probably down in this level too will be a good area to really pay attention to. But I have this market going down. Let me take this off real quick. All right, let me look at Cardano and Matic, and then I'll conclude yours. Okay. Okay, let me go to this chart. Cardano. So here we go. We have Cardano right here. So last time we looked at Cardano, I said it was going to go up from this point, and it got close to that breakout, but it failed to get above it, so that sucks. Let's take a look at what happened on the lower chart. So we never got above this line. So I said last time we looked at this, I said price needs to break this fractal high to continue higher. And you see it never did. It got close, but it never did. So this, it wasn't a loss because it never broke above, but it never even got close. So I can't really take that L. But you see we did break the trend line right here. So let me show you guys. Now we could take the clouds off. We broke market structure right here. Now price is dipping lower. So now what's going to happen here? Let me see the cloud real quick. Let me also throw Fibonacci on for a second. Oh no, we're still gonna come down a little bit. We did hit that 50% level, so I will take that into consideration. But I see this actually happening in this market. Probably getting down to here, the 6180. Let me do that again. Yeah, if the market is dropping like this, that means more than likely Bitcoin's about to have a run by itself, and the altcoins are about to either move sideways or take a hit. But we'll see, because this crypto space is really annoying sometimes, because since it's a 24-hour market, anything could happen in like a blink of an eye. Just the other day, I think somebody had sent $800 million from a Bitcoin account. I think who posted it? I think XRP Crypto Wolf had posted it. I'm not sure, but I saw somebody post it. But there was a investor that had moved $800 million worth of Bitcoin, and that's why the market dipped for a moment. But that's a lot of money to be taken out. A lot of people thought the market was going to take a dump, which is probably wise of people to observe, because that's a lot of money. And when you see money being moved like that, you get cautious of people's moves. So I don't blame people. But for now, I'm going to say that this is going to move to the downside. It's looking weak right now. 1 hour chart, let's take a look. 1 hour chart is showing a little bit of weakness, even though we have a potential bullish cross here. But we haven't got that bullish cross yet. So I'm going to remain bearish for this one. Going to remain bearish. And then looking at the weekly chart. Yeah, if anything, yeah, we're going to come back down. We may even come back down to this bottom box. So I'm going to bet on that. Coming back down to this bottom area. Probably another negative 9% drop. If we break outside this box, man, y'all better be... y'all better start praying that we don't break outside this box for these cryptos. Because if it does, look what's going to happen. And that's a break here. I'm actually going to mention that right there. And I'm actually going to put I'm going to put this right here. I'm going to put a side note on that. Anyway, let me go ahead and put the side note. All right, so the side note is saying break below box. Oh man, price will dump. Oh man, my eyes. All right. So yep, that's what I have. Break below box, price will dump. This is not set in stone. This is just if this does break outside this box. You guys got to understand when you break outside a range that has been in like that for a while, that's a bad sign for the market. So this is why I'm going to say that for now. This is when it does break outside. I'm not saying that it will, but when it does here, if it does, better yet, say that. That's the more likely scenario to happen here. All right. We don't have any bullish signals. We are getting a bearish cross on the weekly time frame, which is a strong signal, or we're in in that range. So it hasn't crossed yet, but I'm thinking that it will. If this candle closes bearish, more than likely this will close at these two lines will cross each other, and you'll see a bearish sign there. So that's something to be cautious of right there. All right, so let me take a look at Matic. Let me see Matic. Where we at? I know I have it on this chart, or this list. Here it is. Matic. Yeah, ooh, this is bad. Oh yeah, Matic's about to drop. As long as it holds above here, maybe it'll be fine. But Matic is about to drop. We just broke outside this P wave, and it's literally hanging on a thread right now on this support level. Yeah, this is looking bad. Let me actually make this red. Yeah, this is looking bad for Matic. Okay, so you do have a chance here for market to hold itself and come back up. The likeliness of that happening, we'll have to see. I'm gonna have to judge this based off the. Actually, let me make sure I see this on these smaller charts. Okay, so here, daily time frame, you see that it is getting weak. It is holding above this red box, so that is a good sign. But excuse me, for how long though? Excuse me. Coming here on the 4-hour chart, let's take a look. Yeah, this thing is getting weaker day by day. Let me actually do this. I have a little too much noise on my chart. Let me take the cloud off. So we got that there. And we got, yeah, so we're stuck inside here. We actually could get a bounce to the upside here, but I would have to really come down to the 15-minute chart to see that. So 15-minute chart, we're in a range, we're stuck here. So right now it's not bad, it's not terrible. Market's just ranging between this level here at not even 15 cents, like 1 cent and lower 1 cent. So yeah, this market's not doing bad. It just needs to break to the upside from this box. That's going to be your move here if you're going to want to get in and invest again. But I'm not seeing that. I'm saying it's possible, but I'm not seeing that right now. There's no bullish confirmation. We do have one bullish confirmation, but it's not enough. Actually, let me see. No, we don't even have one bullish confirmation. Now, when this crosses above the blue line, then yeah, we'll have a bullish confirmation. But even now, we don't even have a bullish confirmation yet. I want to say that this does have potential to move higher, but we don't have that confirmation yet. What we need here, first of all, we need a bullish cross. So that's lacking. So I'm going to highlight that yellow because that's lacking. We don't have a Kumo twist. That's lacking, so that's already a negative there. Come in, Victoria. That's my niece. Victoria, I said come in. And then we also don't have this as well. You about to go to bed?
Yes.
All right then.
I even like your light.
Oh, you like the light?
Yeah.
Cool. It's a black light.
Oh.
All right. Sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams. See you in the morning.
See you in the morning.
And I didn't go to school today because
Y'all hear her? She's so adorable.
last night my belly was hurting so much.
All right then. Well, sweet dreams. I'll see you in the morning.
See you in the morning.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. Okay, you guys. It's funny because if I did not answer her, she would have been knocking on that door until I answer her. And it's hilarious because she will literally knock on the door for a whole 10 minutes if I did not say anything. So I'm glad that she heard me say come in, because man, she would have been like, hey, y'all would have been hearing knocking and knocking and knocking. But she's cool. I love my niece. But let me see. But like I was saying, once again, this market's not going nowhere. This is flat. Don't touch this until it breaks outside this box. So if it breaks below, I don't even know what number this is. If it breaks below 0.0148, do not buy anything. Do not buy anything. Now, if it breaks above this price here at 0.0154, buy there, but don't buy nothing unless it breaks those levels. So literally right here. Actually, no, right in here. Yeah, this is where you would want to buy at. Because once it breaks outside the box, then you're scot-free to take, the money. So that's what I see for Matic. I'm done with that one. So anybody have some other requests for me? I'll take them now. Let's see. You said bye Cardano will be $3 to $5 in the future. Yeah, I could see that. Token Matrix has Matic as a top 10 crypto in the future. Really now? A top 10 crypto in the future? That's interesting. I never heard of that. So, Mean Gene, the Killing Machine. I'll check out Tezos, and then Tario. I'll check out Zenfin right after. So I'll take 3 more requests. So Tezos is 1, Zenfin is 1, and give me 1 more to analyze, and then I'll be done. You said Zenfin took a big dump in the past 36 hours. Yeah, I saw that. I don't think that dump is. When I get there, I'll check on it. But let me look at Tezos. I remember looking at it. So last time we looked at Tezos, I said that it's going to make its move in this bubble. We're either going to break outside this bubble and go to the upside, or we're going to break to the downside. So it looks like we're actually breaking to the downside right here. So I need to extend this out right there. It looks like we're about to break to the downside. We just broke this trend line here. So that's what I'm leaning on. I need to confirm this on the 4-hour chart. Let me see here. Ooh, dang, this is a tough call, man. This is a really tough call. Okay. All right. So this is what I see here, and I could take this off now. So we do have something very interesting here. We do have you could argue a double bottom or a triple bottom, but we do have this going on right here, where price did touch inside this box. So we do have this action where it's a double bottom right now. So price can definitely move to the upside from here, despite this big downward move. So that is something to take consider. Let me see. Okay, then I can't do that. And if you look here, it is very possible for the market to move up. We did break the key June right here. What's gonna matter is how this current candle closes. So if this candle closes bullish, I would buy some more Tezos. But if this candle closes bearish like it is now, that'll be off the table. I need to extend this out. We do have immediate resistance right here as well too. So, this is a tough one. Okay, let me see. Let me go back a little bit. You could almost argue and say that is a. No, I wouldn't even argue about that. You could almost you could argue. You could almost say that this is like a head and shoulder formation almost, but I wouldn't consider the head and shoulders because it's not clean enough for a head and shoulders. Let me see if I could use the head and shoulders tool to make one. You could almost argue and say that's a head and shoulders there. Yeah, you could argue about that. That's a debatable one. I wouldn't me personally I wouldn't not consider it, but it is a debatable one. Let's see here. Also, let me zoom out. Now I do realize price is ranging between this red box here and the bottom of this. Actually, I need to make this red too. Ranging between this top red box and this bottom red box. So that is interesting there. Let me drag that out. So depending on how price fares here, I still think we're going to fall down to the downside. I don't see this rising up. This is what I do see here. I'll show you the potential scenarios here. All right, because this is not looking strong to me. I see this happening. And maybe even right in here. I'll say right in here. Within this yellow bubble. And if that happens, we'll see this move here happen. So this is what I see for Tezos. I'm not saying that it can't go up, but for now, I'm going to lean towards the market dropping. And then throwing the cloud back on. Yeah, that's what I see. We may get some pullback here. And it won't be a straight shot down, because the market never does a straight shot, but that's where the overall move will be, is what I'm trying to say. But I do see this market declining some more once we break outside this range, because the market is just moving sideways. It's not really making any higher prices right now. But once it breaks this red box down here, it's not going to be a pretty market to be in. And then you already see here on the weekly time frame that it is getting weak as well. So price can definitely drop down to this blue line here as well. So I would take that off the table, and that'd be a negative 67% drop if that happens. But we have a bearish cross, Chiku Span's free, price is underneath. We just don't have a bearish Kumo twist yet, but everything is pointing bearish on Tezos. So we shall see in the near future. And now, let's see. What's up, Notorious? How you doing, brother? You finally got on here. I appreciate you joining. Let's see. So Mean Bean or Mean Gene, I just finished Tezos. I hope you enjoyed that. But Tezos looks like it wants to drop. Now for to finish off with Zenfin. Alright, so I did call Zenfin. I had said we have a shooting star formation, and this was our short entry here to the downside. This was on the last live stream that I had called this move. I believe it was on the 4 hour. Yeah, so see here, this was where I had called it the drop. I had said this green line was going to be the drop. And just so y'all know, look right here. Because everybody that comes on these live stream knows that always put a target. Y'all see that? Negative 12%. It actually dipped lower than that. It actually came down here. But I said that it'll come up right here. And it did. Now, the thing, I should have said it was going to come back up to here. But it did come up to here, but it couldn't get above right here. And you see the market declined again and went lower. So it made a impulsive drop, a correction, and then another impulsive move. So I could take that off the table now. Let's see. Now we're trying to figure out what Zenfin is going to do for the long term. Now we do have a bearish cross here, so I could actually take this off. I could take this off as well. Yeah, I need to tell people to get on my live streams. People be making money on my live streams. And I be telling people to stay out of certain things so they don't lose money. But anyway, here we go. For Zenfin. Ooh, this is tricky too. So we are in a bullish. Okay, hold on. We are moving bullish here. We are moving bullish here. Okay, so yeah, we did get a... Okay, so... Ooh, this actually might be a time to buy now. I'm not trying to blow any smoke or nothing either. Okay, so we are holding this trend line right here. Everybody that uses trend lines or know about trend lines know that trend lines are pretty useful when it comes to making a trading position. So we held here. It looks like we're holding here. But we're going to have to see how price responds right here. We're still above the cloud, so that is bullish. Another thing is also this trend line is showing that it's holding as a good support. And I believe this is the daily key June. Let me go back to the daily chart. Yeah, this is the daily key June, so we may get a bounce here. You know what? That being said, I can't call this, and I'll tell you why I can't call this yet. Because I need this daily candle to close first. So I won't know about this market until tomorrow. The reason, oh yeah, I'm putting it on the wrong one. The reason why, this is how this works. All right. So the reason why, when you are depending on the time frame you're trading, that's what the time frame you want to stick to. Because the last time I analyzed that, I stuck to the daily and the 4 hour. So right here, I'm gonna stick with the daily, because this was the overall time frame that I was looking at. All right. So I can't call this move until I see how the next candle the next daily candle closes. The reason why, because I could say that the market's going to move up, but it break this trend line and break this key June level. Based off the daily time frame, which is the overall time frame, it is bullish. So I don't want to mistake y'all on that. But depending on how this daily candle closes, that's going to give me the full confirmation that I need for this market overall. I don't know what this line is here. Okay, well, anyway, I need to wait till this daily candle closes, this current daily candle closes. We got probably like 23 hours or 22 hours left till this candle closes. Right now, it's looking bearish. We do have a bullish signal here for the market to move higher. This is a hammer at the Kijun level, but it's showing signs that we're not taking it right there. So I'm gonna move this green line down right here. This is going to be the buy entry if market decides to go up higher. And then the overall targets, I'm gonna put it here for Zenfin, because this will mean that we're gonna have another impulsive move to the upside, or some type of move to the upside, and Zenfin should start to see prices higher up here, and we might actually move back to all-time high on Zenfin. And this will happen quicker than XRP, which is sad, but it's all good. We'll have our time. But no, Zenfin is still looking good long term. I just need to see how that daily candle closes first to really make a confirmation there and confirm this bullish hammer. Because it is a bullish hammer at support. The Kijun support in this cloud is acting as support. And this red box here is acting as support. And the cloud on the 4-hour time frames acting as support as well. So I will not call this yet until the daily candle closes. But until then, I am going to say bullish. Probably this is going to be the time to buy at this price here, which will be at 0.006745. That'll be the price that you would want to buy at right here. And then your targets will be up here. So this is not a bad investment. It's just, being patient. Most of the crypto space is about being patient and waiting on your project to do whatever. But Zenfin, XRP, Tezos, and XLM are going to be very good in the future. I'm just going to let y'all know that now. But that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the technical analysis. If you are new to this channel, you guys definitely smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. Until next time, you guys, I hope you guys, really enjoy the technical analysis. Another thing, if you want to join the Discord group, it is going to be in the description. So, or just click on one of my videos and click on the description. It's in there. You could join the Discord group. Now, if you want to be a student and be in the student Discord group, hit me up on Twitter. We could talk about it. Or you could join the YouTube membership, and I will put you in the Discord group. And I do have a class tomorrow. I teach my classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but when I start getting more members on YouTube, I'm going to start doing YouTube sessions for members only. So the more members I get, the more I'm going to start giving you guys some real nuggets in this market and give you some real trading advice on how to really dominate these markets. I've been trading since 2015 now. I started in Forex. I started in a network marketing group, and then I got out of it. There's a lot of mess that goes on in network marketing. And then I learned how to trade on my own. Actually, no, God was teaching me how to trade, so I can't say that. And then I got more education from a really big time investor. I believe he's a millionaire now, but Chaos Trader 63. He's actually an Ichimoku trader. I actually learned a lot of my trading techniques from him as well. And also Kiana Danielle. She's also a Wall Street trader. She's actually on Twitter as well. I think she's bigger on Bitcoin than anything. But Kiana Danielle and Chaos Trader are two Ichimoku traders that I looked up to. And I definitely learned a lot from them over time. But that being said, that's just the background of my trading skills and all that. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Hope you guys, enjoyed, the technical analysis and also talking with you guys. It's also fun talking with you guys. I can't wait for you guys to become members as well. I will see you guys in the next live stream. Y'all take it easy. Stay safe. Be praying. Be seeking God for wisdom and knowledge. And stay tuned for the next live stream. I'll see you guys on Friday. I'm gonna put out a video tomorrow on XRP. All right, but until then, y'all stay tuned. All right, God bless and peace.